and leave you. My love for you is not a prison. I am not your captive. I am not chained to your heart. Yes, if I leave, will I be hurt? Absolutely. Will I be disappointed? Absolutely. Will it take me a while to get over you? Absolutely. But will I still leave? Despite all that? Absolutely. I will leave your ass if you don't act like you got common sense, decency, and respect me as a person. Period. Quit getting me confused for all those other people that tolerated that bullshit. You must not have met a man or a woman that loves themselves enough. I can love your ass and still leave you. Don't get it twisted.
Coming from where I'm sitting now, I'm not doing no more work for shit. All right, you're gonna do bare minimum. You're gonna do bare minimum, and that's good enough. All right, and then you can unlock the rest. How exciting! You don't get to just have your cake and eat it too. You don't get to just have me do wifey things for you and not actually wife me up. Like, no, I'm not doing any more wife shit for anybody that's not ready to upgrade their subscription. Like, that's the way that it is.
That's right.
You either pay extra or you get the basic service. All right.
Hmm. I love you two people. I love, they talk about relationships. And it's true on the both of them. On the first guy, you can't be you wanting, or first of all, if a man ain't claiming you, if he's not actually claiming you in a relationship and saying, looking you in the face and saying, yes, I want to be with you. I want to see where this relationship is going to take us to, this, that, and the other. All that assuming because you're doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that is because he don't want to be in a relationship, a committed relationship. That's why you're doing all the other BS, and you thinking, a woman is thinking, because okay, he's coming over, we going places, he's taking me out, we doing a little this, we doing a little that, but he never said that you was his woman or his man. He ain't never been committed to you like that. So you automatically assume that that you're off. And then when he busts your bubble, when you talk about I
You're
ain't
not
never,
my woman.
yeah, you're not my woman.
We're friends.
We're friends. So people just take it as that. Well, I thought we was this, that, and the other because you would. He never once said. Now it's up to you if you want to continue with the bull crap. Valid points made by both parties. Exactly. Both of them had valid points. That's why I like those two videos. I think um, folks move too fast just because somebody's doing a little bit for you. They start claiming, and that's on both sides.
Yep.
A man and a woman. They start doing a few things. They claim it. Sometimes a man don't want to claim a woman. She doing this. She doing that. She doing this. But then he'll turn around and say, "But I never said we went together or we did this here or we could come in a relationship." Yet let that woman start looking somewhere else, and all of a sudden, oh, I thought we was this, that, and other, and so and so and so. Now you mad. What you mad for? We don't. And we ain't. You don't want to be committed. I don't get it. And there's a lot of young adults that's going with the bull crap. They putting in there 110%, and the guy doing 20. You know, and then they get all misconstrued and thrown out of whack and acting all crazy because they don't flip for homeboy and homeboy ain't flipping for them. Because we know most women are nurturers anyway. We wear our hearts on our sleeves. And so when we start getting with a guy, we put a little bit more into it. Sometimes you got to put the brakes on that thing and pull back.
You sure do.
See where he's coming from first. If you in a relationship for, I say over a year or over a year, no less than 2 years. If that man don't try to put a ring on it by then, he ain't gonna put a ring on it. I can't deal with people that just get relaxed and
Relationship.
he don't want to, so we just gonna just forget it. That don't mean nothing.
They don't say forget it or nothing. They just deal with it.
They just deal with it.
They just deal with it.
I'm that. Call
So,
me.
it's a lot of women that feel they'd rather have a pair of pants in their house or no pants at all. So they deal with the crap, even down to cheating, which to me is nuts.
Exactly.
It's nuts. Like that's how much you think of yourself. That this man, he cheating. This is how much you think of yourself. That if you know this man is cheating, and you putting
It's
up
called
with it.
settling. They be settling for you ain't even settling for less. You're settling for nothing. Solomon Shall said the fidelity and understanding is key to a relationship. Being more fluid is two major components between my wife and I. We work toward building a foundation. It's a difference. Some people ain't. Some men know what's wifey material and what's not. Slacia is saying, I don't want you, but I don't want nobody else to have you either. Selfish. That's true too.
That's selfish.
Exactly. That is 110% selfish. Got a lot of guys
Got a lot of guys like
and
that.
women
Yeah.
that's like that. Because women could be hot
Selfish
mess too.
also.
They could be selfish also. Especially if they got a man that's doing over the top for them. They take that for granted. You know, they think that, well, he's supposed to do this here, or I got it like that. So then she starts being a little aggressive. Women can be aggressive with men too. Just like women get beat on, men do too. Men do too. So, you know,
And as soon as you know somebody putting their hands on you, it's time to leave. Like,
That's
bye,
true.
it's over.
mm-hmm,
You
exactly.
touch me.
So moving too fast in a relationship is just put the brakes on. Smell the roses, and they go from going out a few times to being in a relationship instead of getting to know one another. You gotta sit back and get to know a person. You'll never know 100% how they are, but you got to know a person. Hey, Denise was on my mind. Yup. Well, you already
Hey,
know it.
Denise.
You already connected. Um, Another thing is I'm doing red flags. I'm doing red flags in relationships and why it be so jacked up. Um, when somebody, male or female, when they put you on a pedestal too quick, putting you on a pedestal. Oh, you so this, you so that, this, that, and other, so, and the chick fall for it, and then next thing you know, she got a bum living in her house because she don't.
Among her children.
Exactly, because she don't move. He don't put her on a pedestal, got her head all swell or his head all swell, and you don't know their background. You don't know their background. You ain't take time to get to know that person. You know, make it do what it do. Got to slow down a little bit. Even when because one thing about red flags, they're gonna always show. They're gonna always show, and I find a lot of people ignore those red flags. They just ignore them. And you can't be ignoring them. When they're rude to you see, I want to say I get to run in my mouth, but some of these here scenarios make me sick. They ain't perfect and above nobody else either. It's a person who's praising them. Exactly. Exactly. Denise says, check them out first. Exactly. Especially these days and times where everybody's looking for that extra income. Everybody's looking for that extra income. So they pretty much don't, you know, they just jumping on too quick. TMC Truth Messenger. Type the word faith. Type the word faith, guys. So people that's coming in can pick your guys up. Type the word faith. Type the word faith. Type the word faith. Let me type the word faith, and y'all continue to network also. TMC. Type the word faith, and Nightbot will drop your link. Um, you know, I think when you're in a friendship, situationship, bullshit, or you want to jump ship, whatever case may be, any situation that you're in,
Hey, basketball.
when people are
How you doing?
rude, like let's say you hang out with your dude or your female friend, and they just rude to other people, and they just rude to your friends or something like that. That's a part of who they are. There ain't nothing about that being cute. You know, that's a part of who they are. That's why a lot of these young people they deal with these chicks and whatnot. They get into a little beef or something out there. The first thing they do, they want to hand somebody something or something like that there, and
Get somebody
get somebody hurt. You know, you have to watch how when you in a relationship and you hang out with other people, watch how they move. Because that's when they're real. Some of they're gonna start showing themselves, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. They're gonna start showing themselves. So
Basketball, we talk about relationships.
yeah, How you doing, boss man news, type of work faith. So, you know, the way they move out in them streets or around their little circle or something like that there, they're gonna most especially females. The guy out there, he rough house and they sitting back like that's so cute. That ain't cute because sooner or later they're gonna turn them same characteristics on you. They're gonna they it flips. They're gonna turn it right on you. Or she's gonna turn it right on him. You know, then they're in a relationship where they calling each other out their names and carrying on. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Mm-mm. Sometimes you got to slow. No, they out there cutting up food. Like, listen, you got to. I told
They smooth.
talk. You can't talk better than that.
You talk about relationships smooth. You know,
You can't talk better than that.
us ladies.
Can't deal with this being disrespectful. Relationship being disrespectful. Either he is, she is, and then next thing you know, they both are disrespectful to each other. I can't stand when people have kids either together or somebody in a relationship, he got kids, she got kids, they all in the house, whatever the case may be. And they talking to each other reckless around the kids. Come on.
Exactly.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You talk to each other reckless. How you gonna call someone else's mama a B in front of their kids? You know? Or even if they are your kids together, it doesn't make a difference. You had a kid and you're in a relationship with that B, you know, it's crazy. It's just really, really crazy. Being too clingy, that's on a man and a female. You know, if you're too clingy, that's a red flag. Cause where you going? What you doing? You've been going too long. I thought you said you was going to the store. Why you at your friend house? This, that, and the other.
So
You
wait,
ain't called
is
me.
that a knockoish? I can't pronounce that. Narcissist. Nobody's
A
put
narcissist?
a narcissist. That's
No,
what that
being
is.
too no. You can be a clingy person. Somebody that's clingy.
Smooth
Here's what
said,
they say.
"I'm hearing it. Relationships are tricky. You got to be able to have patience."
You gotta have patience.
I think the patience is and all that stuff is at the beginning of the relationship. You know, like get to know each other. You have patience. You know, just to see what's going on. I don't know.
Atomic South say control freaks, and they are. That's a control freak. A person that's too clingy, that is a control freak. What you saying? Yes. Here is saying normalizing
Hey, Denise.
dysfunction. Exactly. Exactly. Combative and possessive. It sure is.
I can't stand none of that. I don't like nobody.
No, don't be too clingy with me.
Yeah,
I can't take it.
I want a man to be close with the dude and all that good stuff like that. But I don't want it to be like you crazy or something like that. Like get the hell out of here.
That's crazy. And you guys over here,
That's not
all
cool.
you're doing, Toya Richards. I'm on.
Every time you turn
YouTube.
around,
Never catch
every
same
place
thing.
where you
Talk about
at.
relationships.
That's insane.
Yes. A master manipulator. That's another red flag. You know, they don't take the blame for nothing. Everything they do is right. Everything's your fault. You ain't do this and you ain't
Well,
do
that sound
that.
like that stuff. The
A
Nazis.
narcissist.
Oh, that's
A
not.
narcissist is all that and all that and then
That's
some. All that and then some. What's man do saying can't move too fast in a relationship? Sure can.
exactly. You gotta take your time.
Promise child said even your parents don't got that many questions for you when you full grown. Exactly.
Exactly.
You know, where you going, what you doing, this, that, and other. Only thing I ask my grown child if she's going out or something like that, let me know where you are because you never know what may happen. At least I know where you are.
My biggest problem with the male and the female that have children and they bring them around the person they just met. Don't do I can't stand it. They get on my nerve. You don't know these fools out here.
That's true. A mass manipulators, they sometimes they can try to
You gotta know what you got.
and then they try to control your kids too. Your kids pick up, they don't you think they too grown to be in the house now and this, that, and the other, and
Yeah.
then you wind up kicking out your child
For him.
for your man. Are
Or
you
her.
crazy?
Or her. And some people
or
they do it.
for your woman. It don't make a
They,
difference.
they do it. They
I was
do
looking
it
at a
too.
video with the father. They was in a relationship, girlfriend, boyfriend. He was paying child support, $500 in child support, but he wanted to buy his son an extra pair of sneakers just because. She was packing his clothes and throwing them out. Oh, she get child support. What you buying him extra sneakers for? He should be getting that out of that. She should be getting it out of that. Why you doing that for him? She packing his clothes to kick him out. He like, because this is what I want to do. That's my son. I know what I give her. As long as the money is not hurting our household, and that's what you want to do with your extra, go right ahead. That's your kid. Do what you do. I'm for a man taking care of his child, or a
Some
woman taking care of her
they be
child.
got male and female are jealous. Sometimes
Yeah.
they are jealous of the kids in the
Exactly.
household,
Exactly.
which is insane.
And you say you have to be careful. Some people are crazy. Yes, they are. I thought that was very disgusting. Let that man stand up to this man because it shows you if you was to have a child by this man, he's showing his characteristics on how he would take care of his kid.
Denise Road, you can bring different kinds of men around your small or young adult kids. See that you know what you bring in? Different kind of spirits, and you don't even know it.
Exactly.
You don't even know what kind of spirits that at.
Um,
They're
so
trying to make the man woman shit extent. So the ones who are in one is many obstacles. I prefer any problems from a real woman. That's life. All right, smooth. I hear you. I hear you.
read that again.
They trying to make the I guess it means man woman
Mhm.
relationship extent. So who are in the ones who are in one is many obstacles. I prefer any problem from a real woman. That's right.
You say you prefer a problem from a real woman. I don't know what you're saying over there, Smooth. What's like a real woman? A real woman, you can cook, clean, take care of the kids, but you gonna take her bull crap, her nonsense, because she's a real woman, because she cook, clean, and maybe she cook, clean, and
Man,
kids.
he
I
probably
don't I
said
don't
he
get it.
prefer real problems from a real woman that know how to act and know how to talk to someone,
Oh,
than
okay, well, I can dig that.
instead of
Bipolar, take the word faith.
an
Take the word faith.
asshole or something.
We talk about relationships. Talk about relationships. Family child saying some parents will be okay with their child's other half
Right.
being negative and controlling if the person has a high income, which is also dangerous.
See, if you're in a relationship, I think men the one that feel a little uncomfortable because the woman
Make
make
more money.
make more money. But my thing is, there are some men like I don't care what she make. Like we together, that's ours. That's how I feel about it. What you got is mine, and what I got is yours too.
Exactly.
Especially when you're in a great relationship. But if you're in a relationship and I find out you're scraping off the top and hiding, it's over with that. Then you
No,
won't see
what you mean
jack.
scraping up the type and hiding?
Like that, not telling the truth.
Well, I mean, I feel like this here in any relationship. It's good to put your money together with that pot, but also to have your mad money put on the side.
You can have a mad money on the side.
Well,
You
okay.
can't. If you're in a relationship and we both working,
I think you should have your
we
own. Each should have their own little change and
of
their own little
course,
pot.
exactly. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Cola, take the word faith, and y'all network while we run up and out, run up our mouth, and y'all doing what y'all do. Promise child say, I remember a talk show where a woman's daughter was a stripper dating a man who almost got her killed, and she stayed with him because the money, and her mother said, get all you can out of him. You got mamas like that.
That's crazy.
You do. You got. I
So
call
she,
it pimping
so
your
she,
child.
no, she,
That's what I call it.
that's crazy.
I call it pimping your child. There is no way I'm gonna let
Smooth
my
say he coming to your channel, man.
come on over, Smooth. I don't think there is no way that if my daughter or my son was in a jacked up relationship, and because that man has money, of course he's going to
You
use
can
that
stay
to
in there.
control her, and of course he's going to do that to. Most times people like that, they make sure you don't have nothing, that you pretty much eating out of their pocket. You know,
Well, okay. There are some women who like to be taken care of, so they can deal with stuff like that.
ain't no way. Don't take care of me. Like I said, I like to have make my own little money,
Some women
but I have my
want
own
some
little
women want
change on the
men
side.
to take care of them.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And my thing is, some women that want men to take care of them, I be looking at them. I said, honey, you should do that like 20 years ago. Now you're an old, out of shape bag. Ain't nobody taking care of your ass.
But
You
these
better
days,
go get a
ain't no man
job.
doing that.
They should have
They
been.
looking for
Go get you a job.
any man
You
wants
know, when
or
you
woman.
when you got that, if you got that in your mind, make sure you're in shape. And like what? Because it ain't all about no sex and somebody take care. A man
Well,
taking care
you
of
got
your
some women
woman.
that feel like that these days, and
It's crazy.
and you got some men that feel like that too. They feel like I'm a good giver, so I ain't got to do nothing around here. I can just sit back and chill.
Yeah.
You got a lot of women that's taking care of men. A lot of them. They ain't got to work. I take care of him as long as he's home. I got a pair of pants in the house. They don't care. They buy them Jordans and everything else, and they out there
Well, what
buying
is it?
everything, put some money in their pocket.
Young men or anything?
I'm just saying men in general. We got some women, especially some cool
Ain't take care of nobody.
they will take care of men.
Ain't take care of no grown behind
You
man.
know,
Buying them sneakers, all this and all that. Maybe what? Please.
I ain't doing it either.
I'm not doing
Ain't
that.
nothing wrong
You
with
gotta
having
have
money
some
as
kind
long
of.
as
You
the
gotta have
bills
some
paid.
kind of income.
Yeah,
Have some kind of income, please. Get out of here.
Denise said, ain't nothing wrong with having money as long as the bills paid. That's fine.
Better be a street hustler. Better be doing something.
That's true too.
Hey, Bonnie.
But you just got some people that they will take
Better
care.
go
They
sell
will take
some.
care of
Go
men.
sell some
Or
jewelry.
in a relationship where one of the two parties are doing more than the other. I believe in a relationship that we 50-50. We go out together. Sometimes I'll pay. Sometimes he'll pay. Sometimes we'll
That's
pay
cool.
together. But if
I
I
can
see
dig
I'm
that.
dishing out more every time we go out, that I'm dishing out more money than you're doing, or when you coming around is when you think you're going to do something to go somewhere. That I call that a moocher. You could be in a mooching relationship too. They want to take from you, and then want to keep theirs in their pocket.
Yeah.
Nah, it ain't no.
That's
Red flag
that's over.
ain't doing it.
That's, I'm
Ain't
done.
doing it.
We ain't doing that. We're not doing that.
Proud Michelle said 80-20 thing. Exactly. That's exactly what it is, the 80-20 thing. A man that don't work, don't eat. You got that right. That's what the Bible says, right? You know. So that's like crazy to me. And I find a lot of women deal with that type of situation. As long as he's coming over, spending time with her, you know, she'll spend her money on him because she knows that's what gets him over there. That's pretty much taking care of him on a low. So if I gotta spend all my money just for you to spend time with me, you can stay home.
Stay home.
You can stay home. What's up, your boy Smooth? Yeah, you can stay home.
Stay
That ain't it. Seesaw attitude. Another red flag. Your emotions just all over the place. We need be. One day
I
you're
do
up,
not
one
like
day-
an
one day you're
emotional
down.
man. Now, understand what I mean. I don't like no emotional man. Like every time you always turn up something, it's always something. Stop. Stop.
Emotional.
Can't take it.
Yeah, they emotional women and men. They both can't handle tough situations when the going gets tough. Me, I can
That's
handle.
my
Let's
sister
go.
Debbie, Bonnie.
Let's just kind of like
We talk
figure
about
it out.
relationship.
Yeah, open up another window, Bonnie, if you want to. Put me on another channel. It's fine. Um, she had said I can't stand him either. Yeah, emotional man. As soon as things go get rough or something like that, there he out the door. He running, leaving you high and dry. No, that ain't cool. We supposed to work this here thing out together. You ain't be running out the door because you're emotional and you don't want to handle something, or you're emotional because maybe I stayed to the store too late, and now you howling and crying about, oh, you've been out too late, or you went out to the club with your girl. No. Mm-mm. Sometimes you gotta hold back on them daggone emotions, because sometimes them emotions could
I
get
can't do
deadly.
it.
You
Can't
know,
do it.
all types of things come in your head when you're emotional. Oh, you foreseeing things. I think you're doing this. I think you're doing that. This, that, and the other. I think who you talking on YouTube? You talking to them people on YouTube? That's your man up there. Go somewhere and sit down with your
You
emotional
can do
self.
bad all by yourself, brother. We said you right about that.
Exactly. How you doing, Steve? Take the word faith. Take the word faith.
Emotions definitely come out if you don't comply with their request.
Exactly.
Or
Oh,
hear them out.
Steve, we
You
talking
right
about
about that
relationships,
problem, Miss Child. You right about that.
friendships,
Too
relationships,
much. Too
situationships,
much.
jump ships, or bullshit. That's what we talking about over here. Deb, are you male bashing? No, I ain't male
Who
bashing.
said that?
Smooth your
Smooth.
voice, smooth.
I
ain't male bashing. I just get a little, I get a little bit hyped too. I talk about the men, I talk about the women, I talk about everybody. A man or a woman can do bad all by themselves. They sure can.
They
sure
sure can.
Yep, that is crazy. Keeping secrets, another red flag. You know,
What kind of secrets they keep?
they have steps. Most men don't tell you if they married or they in the relationship.
But
or
they got to tell you
kids.
that they married.
Some don't.
Because
Some don't.
there's gonna be some days. Listen, how a man not gonna tell you that he's not married? Like you never can spend a night. Like you can
Saying
never spend a night. You never there on holidays. What else? I could never go to your place. You gotta talk something. You gotta talk something.
got some dummies that just don't. Some this
All
will
right.
crack me up. Some women don't ask questions.
That's true.
This that I don't know.
I hate
I
that.
don't know
I hate
because they don't
I
want to
call
know.
that a dumbass. woman.
They don't want to know.
Exactly. They don't want to know. I'd be like, what? I said,
How
so
can
you
you
trying to
not
tell? I knew a chick like that.
Mhm.
Don't know where her man lived. I said, how you not know where your man lived at, but he know where you live at? That don't make no sense. I said, girl, get away from me.
Exactly.
Get away from me now.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That happens when you get a
Where you work at?
pure.
I don't know.
Exactly. A lot of women don't know where.
But he's
a lot
in.
of men don't know
But
where
he's
their
in.
women
He's
work.
in. But he's in your bed.
Exactly.
But I don't know.
All they know is they come over and they get it. You know, long as he coming over, he could do. I don't care. Long as he come on, no. Mm-mm. I can't stand when somebody's in a relationship and you ask them a question and they say, "I don't know." How you dating and you don't know nothing about your other half because he ain't telling you something, or
No.
you just know a lot of bullshit.
They don't
you
want to
just
know because
say.
they're desperate. They don't know.
Hey, Junior, thank you for being a member, Junior.
This problem mixed child. They don't know where the person lives at and don't know nothing about them at all. It's important to do background checks, not to be excessive, but you got to know.
Thank
who
you,
dealing with.
Junior.
Person could be a psycho.
Junior,
Right,
take the
could be a
word faith.
psycho.
Take the word faith.
I would know about him before we meet. I hear
Let
you,
me
but
put
you
it
got to
down
know
here.
something.
Exactly.
You got to know something.
Junior, take the word faith.
You
Y'all
gotta
make sure
know
y'all
something.
hook up with Junior. He's a growth channel. He'll help you grow. Like I say, guys, well, I'll get to the growth channel later after I talk a little bit.
You got to know a little
Take the
bit
word
of something
faith,
about these
so
people.
and connect, guys. I got 14 red flags. So I'm up to number 9 now. My number 9 is gaslighting. Don't be gaslighting and pissing me off for stupidness.
Gaslight.
Yeah, you got some people in some relationships, men and women, they just gaslight each other.
What is gaslight?
Just pissing you off, just starting stuff. Just you having a good day, and because they having a bad day, they just want to set fire under your behind and just piss you off for no reason. Don't. What's that about? Or you in a relationship, he's out there or she's out there doing what they ain't supposed to do, but then they're gonna flip it on. They're gonna gaslight you, like make it your fault, like well, you ain't so and so, or they'll find something to make their wrong be your wrong. You're wrong for their wrong, and they don't want to apologize because they try to make you apologize for them being wrong. Don't gaslight them. No, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. That's manipulation.
Problem makes
too.
y'all something. just like the first date when they
Hi
ask for the
GT, baby, how you
address,
doing?
you be like, no, you don't tell nobody where you,
Connect, guys. Connect,
nobody
connect,
where
connect,
you
connect,
live
connect.
at on the first date. And if they ask, can they take you home? You be like, nope, exactly.
Read it again. I was saying hi to
Hey,
somebody.
boss man, probably makes child so just like on the first date when they ask for your address, you tell them no.
No. Mm-mm. You didn't get my address for what? I don't know you.
Exactly.
I don't know you. We ain't doing that. Don't invite me over to your house. And
Exactly.
like even um approach to me is everything. Like I was coming over here to date my sister. God said, yo, yo. Don't yo me if you're trying to get your
If
rap
you
on.
yo me,
You yo me, I'm gonna ignore you
I'm not
something
I'm gonna
terrible.
ignore you.
Don't yo
I am
me.
not talking to
I'm
you.
not that yo girl.
Yo,
You know, but you got I guess that's maybe be a new slang for people. Cause these
was he a grown man? He was a young kid. You got
no, he
yo,
was grown.
a grown man talking
Yo,
about
yo, yo. Yo,
yo.
yo, yo. So me and another girl, we turn around, look at each other, we like, and we just kept on going. Ain't no yo, yo, yo. Get out of here. Going somewhere with that. Mm-mm.
Yo.
That ain't happening. Once you tell me yo, it ain't working. Hey, Rick Carter, how you doing? How you doing? So my relationships over here. I'm over here on TikTok too, TikTok live. So no, approach
Yeah.
approach means everything. Say hello. Hello, miss. How you doing? Something
Yeah,
like
you'll
that.
get more.
You'll get
You'll
more
get
out of me.
more.
But as soon as you open your mouth with that,
Talk about
yo,
that, yo, it's over.
you just killed it. You may as well just
Exactly.
keep on walking and find the next yo.
Exactly. Don't yo
Doing
me.
good. Here we go. Okay, cool, cool, cool.
Don't yo me.
From across the street, they be like, "Hey, yo, shorty," and that's where he was too. He was across the street. I would smack him upside. And he was a nice looking dude, but nope. Approach to me means everything, everything.
Another one, what dudes do? They tell you, come here. What makes you think I'm gonna come to you? I don't know you. Come here. Are you crazy?
About hey, miss.
Are you trying to grab me or
How you
something?
doing? Okay, this lady is cool. I can deal with that. I just can't deal with the yo. I ain't your shorty because I'm 5'9", so I ain't your shorty. And all that other dumb
Come here.
lingo that they got.
Come
It
here.
ain't happening. It ain't happening.
Come here.
No. I seen this girl one time, the guy was going by, yo,
Right, Denise?
yo, come here. And with a couple of other guys. And she went over there like, I said,
He could have snatched her up. He could have did anything.
no, he
to
was
her.
just trying to rap. But that was their lingo. Come here. I'm like, you don't get out my face.
Tell me to come here.
No, they ain't
Come
doing
here.
that. In a relationship where they want to isolate you from family and friends.
Oh,
I don't
man.
like this one. I don't like that one. Don't talk to her no more. Don't do this. No, red flag. You cannot isolate. If you dealing with your you know how your family and your crew is, and all of a sudden you get a man in your life or a woman in your life, and they don't want you to talk to this one, that
You
one.
got to go.
You got to. Anybody got to go?
Anytime somebody separate you from your family,
The ladies
that's good.
ended today. That's right. Yeah, that ain't you. You got to go. That don't work. Don't isolate me
Hold
from
it.
my daggone family.
I want to ask you a question, proud Mr. Child. You right. Some guys be younger talking to women older to be their mothers. Like
That's
that's too. Like that too. I see it out. I see it out sometimes. They also be like, "Can I get your number? What is your name?"
That's true.
I don't like young men. I seriously do not like young men. Hey, MLW Fishman, how you doing? We talk about relationships. I don't like young men. I have daughters, certain age, son-in-laws, and all that stuff a certain age. Like I will not date nobody in their 40s or their 30s.
Not.
I was just responding to your question. Older women messing with them young guys. Well, I call them young boys. You understand? Because
That's right.
40 sleeping with a 40-year-old. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about Catherine personally. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. Not if I'm old enough to be their mother. But when I talk like this, I have some associates that do mess around with young men. I don't mess around with young men. I don't like grown boys and grown girls.
60 on up.
Let me go by
60
their
on
business.
up.
60 on up. Exactly.
Or close to 60 on up. Then that's fine.
I know 40-year-old. I too much. I can't even do 50.
hmm Women or men that figure they could change another person. I'll just stay here. He'll change for me. He's beating you on top of your head. I'll stay with him. He'll change. I help him to change. I'll do this better, or I'll do that better, or even with him, you know, she cheating on me. She just disrespects me. You can't change. If a person got red flags, that's just who they are.
Exactly.
You cannot change a person
You show
for
my
being,
The only time
how
that
they
person
are.
will change if they love you. And you gotta find that out.
They gotta love themselves first.
Hmm.
If you love yourself first and you love God, that then you can change. Other than that, then you can go
I'm
you can go
saying.
keep on pushing.
But I'm
pushing
saying
where
it's
you're
the truth.
pushing. I don't
One
want
time a
nobody.
person you in a
I don't want nobody to
relationship.
change because they love me. If you, how you
I'm
going
talking
to
about
change?
change it for the better. Come on, ain't nothing wrong with
No, no. That's what you say. I say I don't want nobody changing for me because they love me. It starts
Listen,
with you
listen.
first. It starts with you first. Change starts with you first. You got to change
that.
yourself
The
first.
thing what you got.
before you
One
can-
thing you gotta understand is always in them. So they feel like they don't have to do that for nobody. But they find somebody they're comfortable with and they trust they will change for you.
That's her opinion. She got the right to her opinion, but I say
Hey,
that's
Dawn.
bullshit. That's bullshit. No.
Problem is, Cheryl, when my wife and I first met, I didn't shoot her any punchlines. We just had a regular conversation and then took interest in one another,
Exactly.
and we are here today.
There you go.
There's nothing wrong with that.
hmm You ain't trying. You ain't. Well, y'all still got a little ways to go.
They
You
still
know?
newlyweds.
Yeah, because when those hard times come, that's when the test comes.
That's when the test comes.
That's when the test comes. The test of your love, your faith, your loyalty, and every daggone thing else, and how you handle
Bonnie
situations.
wrote, I will talk to them on live chat about 6 months. That that will a person show who they really are as a person. Exactly. Boss man wrote, some people change for love. Exactly, boss man. They do.
Some people
They
change
do.
for love.
They change for love. If they love it, they love that person. What they used to do, come on. That's just like listen.
Okay.
Let me finish what I'm saying. It's just like before you got saved. You're not what you used to be. Okay.
Yeah, but that's different. That's
No,
different. You just saying he changing. He changing for love. He ain't changing himself. He changing because he's in love with you. That's what you're saying, right?
That's what I'm saying.
So when he's out of in love with you, that means he's gonna revert back to his old
No,
self.
he's not gonna fall in love with me. That's the difference. And then
Bullshit.
And then
God changed me
Then-
first. Once he changed me, then I'll be good.
because he changed or was changing during that time, he more likely he'll stay that way too. There'll be the
Okay, that's some people change for the better or the worse. That's true.
Some men would love.
Some people
to
change for the better or the worse. I get that, but they change for themselves for the better or the worse. They ain't gonna change for somebody else. I don't want nobody to say, "Oh, say they're on drugs. I'm gonna stop taking drugs. I'm in love with you." No,
That's a beautiful.
stop taking drugs because you love your damn self.
Well, I'm sure.
And once you love
I'm
your
sure-
damn self,
I'm sure.
then you can love me.
See, you got
So you got to change
you got
yourself
to say
first.
that's it falls just like they said. It's he's doing it for himself and he's doing it for the woman that he loves also.
No,
Come on.
Don't
all that
you
crap is
said
together.
you don't try to switch it up.
I ain't switching up, but it's the truth.
You switch it
I
up.
ain't switching up, but it is the truth. It
You
is the
said
truth.
they change because they in love.
They change because they're in love. They got something. This is something so new to them.
You ain't say they change for themselves.
All this here goes together. It all goes together.
She a lying wonder.
I ain't no lying wonder. Don't tell me I'm a lying wonder.
She a lying wonder. Yeah, but that's crazy. That's crazy. Unhealthy relationships is the beginning.
Promise child, it all goes together. Because let me take if a person is a devil and he's a devil, I don't care if he's in love or not, he's going to be that person. Period. And you're not going to change him. And some people be trying. Me personally, I will not change nobody, because I
You
can't do
can't.
it.
You can't.
'Cause
They
I
can only
can't do
change
it.
themselves, and that's just it. I cannot change for nobody. I cannot change for nobody. I have to change me first before I can be that person for somebody, and that's just it. You know, we all have our flaws and whatever case may be, and but you have to change. If there's something in me that my other half don't like or something like that, or something in
You
him,
work on it.
then I have to work on it. So I have to work on me first to be better for him, and or if it's a woman for a guy, how it goes. Him for her and her for him.
But we ain't
And
be
that's
living together. Change it. You got to be out there, and I'm right here.
Oh, brother, you are hot mess.
That's how that works with
Un-
me.
Unhealthy relationships is the beginning of violence,
Exactly,
distrust,
boss man.
cruelty, lack of responsibility, imbalancing power, blaming, manipulation, and jealousy. That is what a unhealthy relationship does. It's so much in an unhealthy relationship that it even becomes toxic, where a woman can she giving her all to a man, or a man gets giving his all to a woman, and that's how they wind up getting hurt. You know, because them flags. When you see them flags, run. What's the solution? Leave, run, call Ray. He acting just much like a fool. Call Ray Ray Earl and Pookie. They the ghetto police. Got to do what you got to do to get on out of that there. But mostly these days I find it's a lot of emotional stuff. Everything is emotional these days. They just break down. Look at Wendy Williams.
Oh my gosh.
What she went through with her husband.
That is a very sad case.
It is. It is.
That's a very sad case.
I love you, Samara. Take the word.
That
faith.
case is so sad that
I'm here for the conversation. We just you might have to slide it on back, lovely, but type the word faith.
That is too much.
Your link can get dropped.
See,
and pick up the links that's here and the posters that's here.
Can I say that she put all in one man, in a man?
Well, like
and then
she was in love.
And then
she was in love.
Hold it, but he did a lot of things while they was together, while she was in love.
And she put up with it.
Where she shouldn't have.
Exactly. He showed all the red flags.
And then when he decided, I'm leaving you for this other woman, and then poof.
She was helping.
Some women, they get real sick behind crap like that too. And some men too. And to me, I'm sorry. I just can't. I ain't loving nobody like that.
Exactly.
I ain't loving nobody like that.
That's when the violence comes in.
Sometimes it don't be violent. Sometimes they just
sometimes
when the man leave is okay.
That's fine.
Listen to me. When the man leaves, it's okay and whatnot. But that woman he left behind, she got some issues. You know what I'm saying? When a man find him another woman, he gets up and leave that woman. Like
that's because women are nurturing. Like I said, they gonna hang in there and they gonna love, and they gonna try to work. Women will try to work things out, even when it's time to divorce. A woman will try to work things out with her husband before she leaves him.
But if he want to leave, he's going to go. That's right. I'm going. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be bothered. Now, if she like love him, there are women and men that
don't
love women, just love them so much that it hurts them.
Promise
you can't love someone more than yourself in a relationship, but they do.
Yep. Some people
it's
love
pitiful.
It's pitiful. Where that saying "till death do us part" actually is taken literally, and the man kills the woman or the woman kills the man. That is so true. That's why I said it comes with a lot of violence. Don't love.
Yeah, they got something like that. But
lovely as
if that man man got him another woman. He ain't studying that damn woman. He go by his business.
I love you saying, yeah, people stay for all kinds of reasons. Most of the time, it's not healthy. No, it's not healthy. You know,
Hmm.
I know a person after 2 months, 2 months of marriage, husband ready to, you gotta go. What type of mess is that? What you get married for? Because
You know, like sometimes they feel
what
like
you
they
get married
can't deal with it. They get married and they don't want to. They don't want to be married.
But like I
anymore
said, it was
after a
it
couple
was
of months.
flags. It was flags in it. It was flags. There was flags in it. But once again, ignoring the flags, we could work it out. He said this and he said that. So we just went on ahead and did what we had to do.
If a man or a woman you've been married less than a year and whatnot, and they talking about they want to divorce you, like damn your ass. Wow, I'm just we can do it. What's the problem?
That's
Because
crazy.
I'm not begging nobody to be with me, and that's not how it goes.
Exactly. That is crazy to me. But you got some men, they will jump into marriage because of their
Say
present
no,
situation.
see you.
Their present situation, they may not have somewhere to lay their head.
Kids.
They may not have enough money to get a
Yep.
place or something like that.
That's right, Denise.
So they will jump into marriage um, just to have for that security. And once they get that security, then they get tired quick. But okay, now I'm on my feet. I got it going on a little bit. I don't want to be committed to this here no more. So now they want out.
Mhm.
But you taking the woman through it, I was like, what did you marry me for? You know, what did I do? And you know, they go on emotional trip. What did I do that you don't want to be married no more? But it don't be them, it be the other person.
Like
So
sometimes like it could be that man or that woman probably doing it just because they need to
some
shelter.
people, some people do believe pain is love, and I knew
If
people
somebody think pain
like
is
that
love,
too.
that's crazy.
That he could hit on me, that means he loved me. No, no,
Don't hit me.
mm-mm.
Don't
Don't
hit
put
me.
your hands on me.
Don't put your hands on me because I don't
That
like
ain't
to
love.
use.
Love don't hurt.
It should have done. I don't want to have to go to jail. I don't want to be using blades and all that stuff.
Exactly.
I ain't got time for that.
Love do not hurt. Um,
It's too hot to go to jail.
it sure is. Yep. So you know, people just
Leave
do all
that
types
crap
of little
alone.
crazy things for all types of little crazy reasons. So you have to figure out if you want to. Exactly. You hit it on the head. Promise child. Married for temporarily benefits, then they decide to bounce. Exactly.
Yep.
That's exactly
Exactly.
what it is. And then
Exactly.
they try to make it your fault. Why X, Y, and Z? Doesn't make no sense to me. Doesn't make no sense to me. So a lot of, like I said, a lot of folks is 40 and down. They have to, you know, just work on their relationships and don't ignore them red flags.
Don't ignore them.
Don't ignore the red flags. You can't change nobody but yourself. If
Exactly.
he ain't willing to change, then he sure ain't gonna change for you.
Sure.
So
You gotta see. My thing is like date. Date.
but you can date.
Dating is cool.
You know,
Get
you
to
can
know the
date
person.
because you've been dating more than 5 years, 5, 6 years, and somebody ain't asked to marry you. That is just crazy to me. Even if you don't want to get married, at least somebody asked you to. That's my thing. I'm not gonna be in a relationship for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, and then you know you say, okay, now we can get married because you're sick now, or what the case may be, or you're tired and dried up, and don't nobody want you in the streets no more. No, mm-mm. That's crazy to me. That's crazy.
Mm.
Dad, did you make that YouTube pillow behind you? What?
Yeah, I bought that.
Oh, this here? No. Um, we bought those from Amazon. I think it was Amazon.
Right.
It's it's really it's a pillowcase.
Right.
Yeah, it's a pillowcase. You put a small little pillow in it and make it do what it do.
Or you can buy
Yeah,
the pillow.
yeah. She got one. I got one too. I sit on mine. Um, Robert Child is saying divorce, go to court and try to get money like all these celebrity marriages and a whole prenuptial situation. I don't think they do. Yeah, you know. But when you get back in my day, you can get a divorce in
Right.
6 months.
Right.
If
Or
you
get
get
it
only
annulled.
get an annulment in 6 months.
In 6 months, you get it annulled. But now,
Nowadays, I think you can't do that no more.
nope, they
I think
stopped.
you
They
can't do
stopped
that no
that.
more because of immigration reasons. Because that's why they stopped it. Because a lot of
Right,
people
right.
were getting married to immigrants. And, they pay you for they can get their papers. So they would meet after they say I do. They would come out of the courthouse and they would give them exchange money, and they would go their separate ways. So they stopped that, and so now you marry an immigrant, you're going to have to go through.
I heard now it's like 12 years you got to be with them.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Between 8 and
And
12
if they ain't got no
years.
job and all that type of stuff, you're going to have to take care of them. And
No, it's not. Like, more likely they probably live someplace else and like
it don't make
you
difference
just
when
got to
it's
get
time
to
to
know
go
them.
for that interview.
You got to know.
You got to
something
know
about
you got to know that person. They go into detail about knowing that person. You will fail and gonna have to come back a couple months later. They just know the game. They know the game. So they don't. It's not like that no more. It's not like that no more. So they stopped annulments after 6 months. So now you get married. You want out after a month or two, whatever case may be, 6 months, less than a year. You're gonna have to pay for it. They're showing love and support on both sides. I know you are, Books, no problem. Yeah,
Thank you,
we're
darling.
gonna have to make it do what it do. So that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. So my thing is, take your time. If you love you first, then you don't have to worry about red flags, and don't let nobody um try to try. If a woman or a man, if their esteem is good, it's always the devil going to get busy and going to come in your relationship and try to make you feel less than. And he'll use your same spouse or your same boyfriend or girlfriend to start
I don't
acting
know,
a fool
Denise.
to make
I'm
you
gonna think of
feel
something.
lower than what you are, to lower your
Think
standard.
about some sausages.
Don't never
and
lower your standard
some
for anybody.
sauerkraut and mustard.
Don't lower your standard for anybody. And that's just
My thing is like date. Dating is fun.
dating is fun, and you ain't got to date until you serious about that person. Date two people at a time.
Like, yeah, date all you want to date.
Date all you want to date. Shoot,
Date
Kim
all I want.
Kardashian was married for 72 days to the basketball player before her marriage to Kanye West. Exactly, she sure was.
Shoot, I was married for 3 weeks.
She said she was married for 3 weeks.
Between
I had
3
a
weeks and
scare.
3 months.
This was
I
back
know it
in
was
the
something like that.
back in the
Well, I had to
back
I
in the
didn't do a
90s.
regular
I think.
divorce though.
Young. I was married for 6 months. My patience is short. I seen the flag. You got to go. Goodbye, Charlie. And
Bye.
that. I mean, we are strong women over here. We ain't taking no wooden nickels. We ain't taking no shorts. You got to go.
Bye.
And it's not one flag, about 4, 5 flags.
Exactly.
You got to go. Get out of here. That was during the Norman days. Now, that's why I'm taking my time, because the next one that I marry
The next one I
is
married
going to
to.
be that's going to be
Forever.
he's my forever man. If he got sticky feet, I'm just gonna have to throw him in the shower and
I
tell
think
him
I
go
was
wash his
married
sticky
for
feet, whatever case may be.
maybe about 2 months.
Hey, Coco Bob, you over there? Tell my BFF help. Coco Bob said hi.
Hey, Coco.
Bob, you should came over here on YouTube, girl.
That girl don't go to YouTube no more. She
She could have came on my channel.
she's a what's her name? A TikToker.
Yeah, on
She's a
TikTok.
TikToker.
You could have came over here on my channel, Coco Bob.
That's a TikTok.
Hi, Miss Judy. Type the word faith. Miss Judy. Go up to the top and collect the links that's here. Yeah. So yeah, it's just crazy. Just crazy. We all had someone that we dealt with, probably a couple people that we dealt with that had red flags.
Yeah.
But my thing is, can you deal with those red flags?
Nope.
Are you willing to work with those red flags? Are they going to
I'm
be a
willing to
friendship?
work with it for a little bit, but it's still gonna be the same thing. I got to do. I ain't got time for no bullshit.
It's going to be a friendship, a jump ship, a a situationship, you know, some people are in relationships and they don't even know. So that's your man? I don't know. How you don't know? Or is it just bullshit? I don't know. I just can't take it. Divorce proceedings take a while, and that's a lot to deal with.
It took me one. It
takes
took
a
me
year.
1 year.
And now
It took me 2 days to get married, and one took me 2 days to get married. I was together between maybe 2 months. I don't know. I know it wasn't no year.
Share me out if you can.
And it took me 1 year to divorce.
Exactly. My motto is, no, don't get, hold on, guys. They're going internet.
Oh, you know, mom did that too. It went out right fast and came back.
Sheesh. Ain't nothing but the devil being mad.
Doing
Ain't
stuff.
nothing but the devil being mad.
It's devil
Sorry
mad.
for that, guys. That's the internet. If the internet acts stupid like that, don't worry. I'm coming right back.
Right.
What's going on? We was talking about relationships, Miss Judy. We was talking about relationships. Oh,
What
and
we
that
gonna
was the
have for
internet.
dinner? What we gonna have
So
for
when the
dinner?
internet acts crazy.
Oh, I have some sausages. You got want me some sausages and French fries. I think that's what I have.
Can't go out just yet over there.
Go give me a potato.
I got you running.
I need me some fruit.
Okay, boo. Exactly, PMC. Marriage isn't all it's cracked up to be. Let me see. Well, Michelle says some people just date and don't get married but stay with their partners for years until they are more, and they say they don't need a piece of paper stating that they are married. A lot of people say that. I don't need.
And you know what happens, proud mixed child? That man get up and marry somebody else.
Exactly. That man or
Why
woman
he telling her that?
marry
Why he telling her that? Girl, we don't need to get married. We don't need no piece of paper. I've seen that a few times, honey. Jump up and have woman 2 or 3, 4, 5 kids. Get up and then marry somebody else ain't got
Take the
no
word
child.
faith, Miss Judy. Take the word faith.
Please.
Lightbox and drop your link.
Please.
That's because that person that they with, they ain't the one.
Nope.
They ain't the one. If a man tell you we don't need this, we don't need that, that person is not the one that he or she do not want to marry.
You don't want to
trust and believe.
You don't want to. You're not.
They just in a relationship. I could deal with you as a boyfriend, but as a husband, no.
You're not the one to marry.
And that's just how that works.
That's fine too.
They not the ones. So they steady
the side chick
lead them on, and that's who they wind up marrying.
That's right.
The side chick.
They marry the side chick.
Yep. I want to get married one day, but I'm not gonna be a bridezilla about it. I know that's right.
But them side chicks, side chicks are getting their butt kicked.
It's just
they doing a little bit too much. Them side chicks.
Yeah. So I think I know my value. I know my worth. I know the type of man that I want. And he's not gonna be perfect because none of us are, and I'm not either.
How you doing?
But I want somebody that I can tolerate. If I can tolerate it, it's fine.
How you doing?
It's fine. As long as we can tolerate each other, he mine and I'm his. And that's the type of dude I'm looking for. Exactly. With a good pension and a good social security. So I got 1, 2. So
if y'all want to grab each other, type in drop.
Shoot.
I meant to say that earlier, but I'm sorry. If you want to grab each other, you have to type in drop.
So that was my topic
you
for
say
today.
Best, man.
Also,
but before you leave, grab each other. You don't have each other. Type in drop.
I want to say, I always encourage you guys to grow. I always encourage you guys to go. Be great. Do what you have to do. Not only go to grow channels. I mean, those channels that actually grow channels that can help you along to grow your channel and pick up people over there. Also, too, when you go on, like say you pick up Lovely Samara or Mrs. Judy or Proud Mixed Child, not only pick them up, but when you go to their channel like later on and stuff like that, and you just like you pay a bill or something like that, in their comments are other people that you may not have. So go to those other people and join them too. Hey, I'm from Proud Mixed Child's channel. You know, new friend here from Proud Mixed Child. New friend here from Miss Judy. New friend here from Books and Floyd. Let them know that where you met them from. Because if they hanging out with cool people, of course they people from Proud Mixed Child. Click.
Yeah,
they start clicking on you, and you'd be surprised how fast your channel grows. Not just only, even with me, not just only me and Catherine with friends, but like I said, when you pick up these links, don't only go to them, go to their comments also, and pick up from their comments also. When you go
Grab
visit other
everybody.
channels, pick up those other people from other channels.
But that's what you want to do anyway.
That's what you want to do. Some people want to stay small channels and want to be all up in your business. And that 12 bells. This is for you. I'm going to tag you up on here because I heard you're going to ask my sister about my numbers because the people on the street want to know. And like I said, you want to stay with 5 or 6 people on your channel. You don't want to grow and you don't want to enhance your territory. That's you. But for those that want to grow and get bigger and do what they do.
There was 12 bells right there. 12 bells.
Oh, I hope you heard me. I hope you heard me, 12. Yeah, I'll talk about you, old girl. Yes, I am.
I told her 12 bells that you told her congratulations on her 8,000.
That's right. I work. Let me tell you.
And I also told her like you said people in the streets are
y'all look at people's numbers. Don't look at my
they are
numbers.
looking at people's numbers.
Let me be an inspiration to you to grow your channel. That's what I try to be, an inspiration. When I'm not up on here, I am grinding behind the scenes because I got a goal that I want to reach. My goal is 10,000. I want to reach 10,000 subscribers.
Well, I want to reach 100,000. That's my goal.
By me sitting back and just coming on,
I want the silver YouTube.
It ain't going to get it. I want y'all to also grow and be.
I got a long way to go.
I'm out there. I'm grinding. I'm picking up new people, but they can come in. So not only I can grow, but you guys too. And don't be like 12 bells sitting back looking at people's numbers that ain't growing nowhere. Ooh, hello.
You know what she said? 12 bells.
Shoot.
12 bells said,
Get out there and do your thing. Everybody got their reasons why. 12 bells could have been bigger a long time ago.
Thank you.
But she chose to get rid of her daggone
12 bells could have been monetized whole now.
She ain't want to be. That's what she chose to be. So don't watch
some people don't want to get monetized.
And that's fine. That's fine. But don't be checking out everybody else's numbers and talk about what's in the streets. If watch and grow. Check out what they doing, and hey, baby, I got to do that too.
She's sensitive.
I ain't sensitive. I just speak my mind.
She's sensitive.
I just speak my mind. Inquiring minds want to know. I'm going to tell you. Like I said, not only go to grow channels, but go to their comments also and pick them up. 12 Bells channel. She got about 5, 6 people over there. I don't know. Ooh, but anyway.
12 Bells, she is dissing you.
I sure am. Anyway. Pick up their comments and stuff go to their comments and also pick up their people also. And that's how you keep going. You'd be surprised how your channel starts to move. And don't let nobody, stop your grind. Keep going. Let your haters sit back there and watch you grow. Let them watch your smoke. Keep growing.
See, the thing is, YouTube. The thing is with YouTube, they taking that cover off. So everybody got to show their numbers.
Exactly.
And so what I'm hearing is people are checking out people's numbers. And I guess they must be checking out. They must be, they probably running their mouth like talking about.
I'm too grown for that.
Who got this and who got that?
And nothing comes easy. Nothing comes easy.
Of course, people will be thinking like, how they get the numbers like that? But the thing is, it's hustling.
Exactly.
I've been hustling on YouTube for a long time. When I first started, I'll be hustling. I'm more supportive than a content creator. That's how I build my channel. I hear you.
Exactly.
Do what you do.
That you have to do, whatever your comfortability is. If you want to stay small, just stay small. If you want to stay medium, stay medium. But if you want to get out there, you want to grind, and you got a certain goal that you want to reach, by all means, reach that goal. And if I can be a part of you reaching that goal, that's what I'm going to do. Because a lot of people is helping me reach mine, so why wouldn't I help somebody reach theirs? So y'all come in here to visit me, I'm going to give back. And I ain't going to be up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning doing it either. Hello.
Well, me personally, honey.
But
I stayed in my channel. I started my channel back in 2018, and I have been monetized
Keep
since
grinding.
2019.
Keep
Took a
grinding.
year, but happy to be growing slowly each day. I am on the road to 4K.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Exactly. And
That's
that's how
right.
you do it, probably Shab, you do it at your own pace. I'm
At your own
retired.
pace.
I don't have to work no more. So besides my daily stuff that I do, I got a little more time to be on YouTube to do a little this and do a little that. So I'm gonna make it do what it do because that's my goal that I want to reach. And that's my time that I'm spending up here. So, I do like maybe an hour day and evening or something like that there. But I do what I do. And so that's how I'm getting to where I'm getting. And trust me, I got a long way to go. I got a long way to go. But with perseverance and the Lord on my side, I'll get there. We're gonna all get there. And 12 Bells, you'll get there too. Did she run? Type in her name a little bit. I love you, 12 Bells, but stop.
12 they say goodbye.
Mm-hmm. Stop. Anywho, like I said, keep grinding. 12 Bells be on the go. Yeah, she do. She be out in them streets. Them real city streets. Shoot. And then want to come back and take a peep at something. Not peeping. Grow your do what you do how you do. I love 12 Bells, don't get me wrong. But she pluck a little nerve every now and then. Yes, you do. So and I'm just bold in what I say. That's just me. So you don't never have to second guess me because I'll let you know. Anywho, my time is up, guys.
It's time to go, y'all.
My time is up.
It's been wonderful.
12 Bells, love you. And come back, come back. Well, she don't come on my channel too much anyway. She come on my sister's channel. So she had to send me. She had to send me up here, but it's all good. I still love her because I can't go to heaven. But I'm going to tell you how I feel and how
Where you
I'm
been,
going
Zero?
away.
Zero, I ain't see you in
Capital
so
Friends is
long.
on. Y'all going over there to
I was
Capital
thinking
Friends?
about you a couple of days back. I said, what on Zero doing? I meant to go on your channel. You taking your time? Yeah, take your time. You do whatever you want to do. Well, whatever you do, that's what you do. I ain't seen Zero in so long. So it's good to see you, darling. And I'm getting ready to go now. So anyway, I thank y'all all for coming through here. I gotta go to the store, and it's dark outside. But the fruit stand is right around the corner. So yeah, I've been thinking about you. Absolutely. I'm about to eat dinner. I'm about to go get me some dinner. Thank you, proud nephew. You take it easy. Yeah, I was thinking about you. When you see somebody a lot, you. Sometimes I do a wellness check. You understand? I meant to go on your channel, but when I get on this computer, I'll be everywhere. But you was right here mentally, and I'm glad you popped up. That's a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. So anyway, with that, let me get out of here, y'all. I gotta go to the store. Stay safe out here, y'all.
Deuces, stay safe, y'all, and keep growing. Keep going and keep growing. To my TikTok